Hey guys, Mike here from Venari Caravans. I'm just going to run you through the basic functions of the Best Caravan Movers TUG V4 unit. So we've just got one on this caravan here. The power feed needs to be quite a grunty power feed, so we run a dedicated cable to the battery with a fuse connection to an Anderson plug right here, which that unplugs when you're not using the unit and you're packing it away. Simply plugs in there. Your lead sort of hangs on the top of the unit here, and just make sure it doesn't get caught up in the tyre. There is a freewheeling function on this wheel, so if you want to take it out of gear, I've got some load on it at the moment, so it's not going to do it, but you can pull this. Let's see if I can move it. You can pull that out, and now it's freewheeling. And then to engage the gear again, that goes in. See, now it's jumped back in, so it's engaged. This handle here, we mount the little control button on the handle, but you can actually disconnect it, and you've got plenty of cable here, so that if you're just going in a straight line, you could stand further away from the caravan and you could watch it going down the side of your house or something similar, just moving it slowly. The other end of that Anderson plug plugs into the unit here, which unplugs, and this is your plug for your controller. So when you're packing it away, you unplug these two, pull this little R clip out, and then the handle can go away as one piece, and then the unit can go away as a separate item. Get this plugged back in. A bit tricky when you're holding the phone at the same time. So that's the unit there. We have a double clamp on this side of the chassis, and we also have one on this side. So before you've put the unit on, the weight would have been getting carried by the jockey wheel. Once the unit's on, you obviously wind the jockey wheel up, then the TUG V4's taking the weight. Or if you need to wind it up further, you can do that. The only thing to be aware of is I always tuck the chains up nice and far out of the way, so that you're not going to crash into the little control box here. The unit probably has a little bit more clearance if you're bolting it onto this side of onto this clamp here, and put the jockey wheel on the other side, for the simple fact that all of the controllers hanging off this side. So yeah, there's a little bit more clearance when using it on this side, but you can use it on either. After that, you've simply got your buttons here. Simple as that. And you just turn the handle to where you want to take it. They're a very straightforward unit, but they're reliable and they do a good job. Obviously we're on loose metal here, and they do pretty well on the loose metal. You wouldn't want to take it on a steep incline with loose metal, but for getting around tight gaps and obstacles and pivoting the caravan, they're a really good option. And then yeah, when you go to pack it away, like I said, pull the R clip, undo the two plugs, and then it's a case of lowering it back down and taking the weight with the jockey wheel, and then you literally just unclamp it and pop it in your tunnel boot or in the back of your vehicle. So that's the Best Caravan Movers TUG V4. Perfect for navigating your van into a tight spot.